Alison, my one true love.
Okay vlog, hello. I had this split second moment of like deciding my hair was a little bit too oily, and I just thought like, if I don't wash my hair today, it's gonna ruin my mood. Every time I go through like something big, I always like tend to, especially bullying, I tend to chop off all my hair, and I'm trying not to do that. That is why I have to shower and be uncomfortable for a little bit so that I can have beautiful hair. Also, update on this. Design is terrible. Who designed this?
Okay, I have just put something live on my website that I've been working on for a very long time, and it is just like the basic outline, so it's not everything, but I think it's enough to like put things out there. If you like it, I'll link it below. Very excited. I think it looks cute. I like it. I will keep tinkering at it. If you have been following me in this era, you know that I like to tinker with things and like change things about, so but the thing is like you just need imperfect action, and I'm one of those people that can get sucked into details with things, and like, do I put an apostrophe there? Is this the right way to do it? And it's like, imperfect action is still action, and you have to give things form, you know? So my thumb just broke off, so now I've got my, what are these? The gel, my little... When I was like 9 years old, I remember the farmers used to have a little like manicure station, and they were doing this competition for anyone that got nails. You could, you know, put your name into the drawer and win like a little manicure set. And I won, and it was the first time I ever won anything that wasn't like a talent quiz. It's like a random draw thing, and that was the first time I ever got my nails done. I just remember feeling so special because I had beautiful nails. And I remember when I first moved to Auckland, the recent move up, my flatmate at the time, she used to go get her nails done, so I joined her one time, and I had been so isolated for so long because I was so sick, and I didn't know what people do. Like, I just didn't know what people did. And so that was a really fun experience to be like, oh yeah, I used to do that too. I used to go get my nails done. And so ever since then, it's been like a thing for me. And I think, and I got this pink, and I've kind of just stuck with it. Creature of habit, but everything changed after I got that first manicure. it was like life had been like given to me, and it felt like it was who I was, these pink nails. And I trialed a little bit with like purple nails this year, but that didn't feel quite right. It felt, I don't know, this feels like me. Anyways, this is going to take a long time. This is to cure. So, but that's the story of my nails and why I always have pink nails, because it feels like me. If I don't have them, I feel sad. I feel like I'm doing a terrible job with vlogging today. It is just one of those days where it is just so like still outside that like nothing feels like it's happening. So I thought I've got a couple more hours before the movie, so I've done all my work that I wanted to do today, so I'm gonna start painting. I just checked Reddit and people were saying that like the weather's gonna turn later tonight, and I'm like, Academy Cinema is downstairs and I just don't want to get caught in a flood or anything like that. I don't know. I don't really want to walk home if it's flooding. Maybe I'll do something special here instead and make a movie night by myself here. Lemons into lemonade. I was gonna do fun things tonight, but I ended up just working instead. We'll try again tomorrow. Ciao. Good morning. It's another day, another vlog, and it is already 10 o'clock. I've been up since 6, but I've just been in bed drinking coffee and working. Sometimes I get into this phase and I just stay in bed for like the morning. And then sometimes I get up and I'm like going for a walk and I'm super productive. It just depends. I think it's the rain. I think the rain really. Anyways, let's get up. Let's be productive. Go team, go. I had to wash my hair again. A new day. Had to wash my hair again. It's just one of those things of like, I just slept in for too long and then I felt weird. And so I was like, full reset, full body reset, get dressed, put on a cute dress. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I did so much in bed this morning, which is like great, but it put me in a funk. So I need to get myself out of the funk. I think it's like a down to the basics sort of a day. Do the bare minimum, get the basics right. I'm going to make some oats. God, I feel like a Stepford wife. Would you like some oats? Could never imagine me as a Stepford wife. I look like I would be the perfect Stepford wife, but I would be Nicole Kidman, and I'd probably end up just. Oh my god, am I that story? Just like Sam's husband? Because I used to be corporate, like an executive, right? And then I've just like turned into this, but there's no husband, so. This is, I feel like my brain is short-circuiting. Oh my god. This is terrible. You can't see what I'm doing at all. Can you now see? I'm just gonna take some of this plum. Beautiful. Don't yell at me for using a metal spoon on this. I know. You know how boomers all have like lead poisoning? Do you think our generation's gonna be like the Teflon poisoning because idiots like me use a fucking metal spoon? Oh, maybe that's why I have anxiety. Oh my god. Okay. And I love cold milk on top. I think I'm going to go for a walk and take some photos because I just feel like that's always like a really good grounding, fun exercise. The field trips were like supposed to be getting out of the house, and I think we're gonna do that today. So we'll go on a field trip, but it won't be like me telling you observations. You'll just be there and I'll take photos because she's a photographer. you get this movie reference. Hello, New Jersey! Hair is just gone. So, I realized that the pursuit of experience, which is what I'm after, sometimes you have to make sacrifices. So I'm not gonna go to the concert tonight. I didn't go to the movies yesterday because every time I get to this point in my life, I always go to a concert and then I don't know, I just get sidetracked and I just really want to get this thing off the ground. You know what? I can listen to the music here. I just bought one of my favorite wines is on offer. And so I was like, I'm just going to buy a bottle of wine. I'll put the music on and I'll work. There are other concerts. A little bit of sacrifice now. The witches can wait. You know what I find so funny is as soon as I decided not to go to this concert, the sun is shining. It is so bright outside. I've been hit with a migraine, so I'm out. Right in there. Good thing I didn't go to the concert. Okay, it's only 6:30. I don't know. I can feel like tonight's gonna be a long night. So. Okay, so it's now like 9:30. I woke up from a massive nap and I was staring at my paintings and then I was staring at this one and I was like, you're ready to be painted. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that scene from Hook where they're imagining the food at the table and it's like all that colorful slop. That's what this painting reminds me of. It's a very different technique to what I'm used to and I'm still figuring it out, and I think I might add more to these. That one I just feel like I'm gonna keep layering in. I fixed that other one up, which is really nice. Yeah. Good morning, vlog. It is Friday morning and I was correct. I had a very long night. I stayed up because I had like a 3-hour nap from my migraine. I ended up painting for a while. My beautiful babies down there. It is a new technique that I'm playing with at the moment, and I can see myself playing around with this technique a little bit more. It's really fun, but I think they're ending up how I imagined them. I originally thought that these would be like a series of 5 that would be like little clouds, staring at little clouds for inspiration. And I don't know if I've explained it here, but each of them have a different intention behind them. And basically the premise is just to stare at them and get inspired. Because I know that someone stares at that sometimes and gets inspired. I feel like I really want to go through everything with like a fine-tooth comb today, and I'll probably post this as well. So yeah, I'm just sitting here editing and I just thought I might just post this now because it's 15 minutes long and I'm not gonna do much today other than this, and just my head is still sore, so yeah. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one.